G'day guys and gal, what can I say other than I called it! The lion is back, baby! Yes! 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 Get this shit off me! Get this shit off me! Should I clip this to my balls? A lot of people say that Valrak called it. He knew before everyone else did, and he stuck true to his prediction. I reckon I called it before Valrak. He was just loud as shit about it. I'm pretty sure I promised in a video that I would castrate myself if the lion wasn't the next loyalist Primarch to return, and that was 2 years ago. I've maintained that prediction with 100% certainty since then. Either way, never doubt me or Valrak again. But what does this mean? What are the lore implications? Well, there has literally just been a community post that doesn't go into much detail, other than the fact that the lion is awake, decked out in new gear, and leading at least the Dark Angels chapter, and he is going to square off against Angron, and probably also Vashtor. It makes sense. Chaos is getting so many dubs right now, and Guilliman can't be everywhere at once, so getting such a god tier Primarch to come back and halt Angron's rampage is very appropriate. Some quick details we can see is that he isn't wielding the Lion Sword, but instead a new sword called Fealty, alongside the Emperor's Shield. These are obviously Primarch weapons, but it's unclear where he got them from, and since he doesn't have the Lion Sword, there's a good chance that Cypher was not directly involved in his awakening. I predict that after or during the clapping of Angron and Chaos, the Lion will encounter Luther and the Fallen, absorbing them into a rebuilt Dark Angel Legion, which will become a galactic powerhouse and challenge Guilliman's rule over the galaxy. That's as far as I'm predicting. I'm very keen to check out what happens. Now, as for the actual model, what are my thoughts? Is it as cool as I hoped? Well, let's compare it to his old Horus Heresy model, as well as LJ Co's rendition of a modern lion. First off, he looks quite aged. His hairline has receded, his face is more deeply wrinkled, and he has a bigger mo. He actually looks a lot like Tywin Lannister. The face is more detailed and well made, however, I do prefer the younger lion face. Fortunately, I don't really give a shit about faces because I always pick the helmet option on my models, and yep, the new helmet, especially the winged one, is superior. Nice big juicy eye lenses, epic wings, all round just awesome. His new pose and gear is also a lot cooler. I don't think I've ever seen another Primarch use a shield before, and the way he is marching forward, full of purpose and nobility, is dope. It also means he's probably a bit easier to paint. I also prefer his new armor. It's more knightly and the decorations on it are more badass, so overall, fuck yes, this is awesome. I'm actually getting a little bit emotional. I've been waiting for this day for years, and now it's finally here, and I'm actually not let down. Literally, other than his face, which doesn't matter because helmet, it is an upgrade from his old model. Compared to LJ Co's artwork, it's actually quite similar, especially if you were to recolor them both to match. Both have lion iconography, both are knightly. I prefer the darker style of the model's armor, as he wasn't in a coma when the Dark Angels changed to dark green. Overall though, I reckon LJ did a great rendition and prediction, which was actually closer to the newer model style than the old model, so great shit right there. It is such an awesome time to be a Warhammer fan, bringing back the glory days of epic galaxy-shaking battles, Primarch vs Primarch, while still leaving plenty of room for non-Primarch heroes to make their mark. I'll be keeping a close eye on the Lion's lore, and you can expect more videos on the topic as more info comes out. Probably not as many as Valrak, that man is a demon, but a healthy amount. I actually really want to know who called the Lion coming back first, out of me and Valrak. If someone can find the video where I said I'd do a nudie run or cut my own dick off if I was wrong, then I'll give you $50. $100 if you find that, as well as the first video where Valrak makes his prediction. I'm just really curious to who called it first. Cheers for watching. Peace.